This is a very important video because it is going to talk about how to develop that inner trust, that inner knowing that we all have, but yet I think we forget about it. And I feel that with the state of the world right now, for every single person to have that inner trust is vitally important. I know this topic so well. I'm Connie Jo Holmes, and I'm the founder of Confidence with Connie, this channel, as well as Be You to Be Full Hypnosis and Coaching. So I talk about and I teach my clients this topic very often. And the reason I'm sharing it on this channel is because this channel talks about everything related to building your confidence so that you can live a truly fulfilled life. And when we have that inner knowing, that inner trust, that is a huge way for us to live that very fulfilled life. So I'm going to share a story that I had with a client very recently. And this client came to me for I'm going to keep this very generic. He came to me for a very specific reason. And he just had this I don't know the answer. And it was something that he'll never know the answer on. And since this was this open loop that he had, he was basically tormenting himself. And so what I did is I taught him how to find his inner yes button and his inner no button, because we all have it. Many people call this your gut instinct. Please don't confuse gut instinct for meaning that you're always going to feel it in your gut, because you may or you may not. And so I think right there is something important to point out to people. Gut instinct is a real thing, but your gut instinct might be felt in different parts of your body. And so with this gentleman, and I encourage you to find this for yourself as well. So what I taught him how to do, and we did this together, was to just go quiet, just in whatever that means for you. Is it a quiet room? Is it just playing some just light, beautiful music in the background? Whatever, but do something to just clear your mind for a moment. And when you do that, take yourself to an absolute yes. Maybe it is, yes, I love my pet with all of my heart. Yes, I love my partner with all of my heart. Whatever it might be, using these as an examples. And so take yourself to that absolute yes and just go quiet. Close your eyes so that you can feel into your body and just recall, if it's a pet right now, recall that cat, sitting on your lap or whatever it might be, and allow yourself to find where you feel that inner knowing of how much you love that pet inside of your body, because it will show up. And maybe do this a few times and with a few different things, just so you can confirm what your yes button is inside of you. All right. Sometimes people will feel it in their heart. You'll just feel like a glow in your belly. And I'm just using these as examples, but that's what it's going to feel like. And maybe, again, test it out a couple of different ways with a few different things. But then now we need to find that inner no button. So repeat that process, but now recall a time that in hindsight you got scammed, or in hindsight a person used you, or something like that. Something that, quite honestly, your gut instinct probably talked to you back then, but you didn't listen to it, or you didn't train yourself to notice these tiny little things that we're going to feel in our body. And so do that so that you can confirm what is your no button. And then trust it. And the way you're going to trust it is, calling in a few different situations for the yes button and the no button, but then also relying on that now moving forward. And you are going to find, wow, my body speaks to me almost more than my mind speaks to me. And or my body is more trustworthy than my mind. And I'm going to guarantee that's it. Because our mind, oh, but he's such a nice person, he wouldn't do that. We talk ourselves out of things, right? But yet your body spoke to you immediately. And that's what you have to listen to. And when you do that, that is going to be amazing for you. What you're doing is you're building that inner confidence. And that inner confidence is going to create that fulfillment in your life, because you're not going to have any more of these regrets of either lost opportunities because your yes button was being poked, or opportunities that turned out to not be good because your no button was speaking to you. Now, hand in hand with this, but yet a little bit separate, is it is so vitally important to stop putting people and events and thoughts or whatever on a pedestal. If the state of the world right now and these files that are coming out, if that has taught us nothing, well, I think it's taught us a lot, but the biggest thing to me is confirmation of do not put a person on a pedestal, because when we do that, they always fall off. And the problem with putting someone on a pedestal is we start to almost admire them too much. We start to put them in like some special category that we strive for, that we want to have. And I think what we're doing in that now, to have things that we want to strive for is good. So please know that. My cat's going to jump into the screen here. Why do the animals do that? It's like, I always joke that my cat is a Zoom whore. It's like he knows when I'm recording and he comes in, but I don't want to edit this out. We're just rolling with it. But so it's great to have a mentor and maybe somebody that is modeling the way for you. But I think it's so important to separate the person from, I'll just say, their diligence, their grit, their strength. We can admire qualities, but I don't think we should fully always put that person on a pedestal. There's a fine line difference with that. One example to support this, I was at a conference recently for my field, and somebody who is a founder of something was there, and everybody was so excited to meet him. And I mean, if I met him, that's great, but I wasn't losing my mind over it because I've known about this do not put people on a pedestal long ago. And that's why I don't watch TV. I don't watch sports. I started to go to movies again here recently, just mainly because my daughter and my daughter-in-law are asking me to go. But prior to just a couple of months ago, I haven't been in a movie theater in years. And it's mainly, well, there's a number of reasons for that. That's another video maybe. But anyways, so this person shows up and, he gives a talk, and he was the biggest jerk on the face of the earth. And I just sat there and I thought, wow. No, and my spidey senses were going off a little bit. When I saw him at the conference, my gut was talking to me. I had these little pings, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And sure enough, when I heard him talk and how he treated some other people in the audience with their questions they asked, I was like, wow, thank you for this opportunity for me to be able to confirm my gut that I had earlier in the day. And anyways, I could probably digress on that, and I won't. But I just wanted to share this with you because this is a vital skill to learn. And hopefully what I shared at the beginning of this video can teach you how to do that for yourself. And that is, go quiet. Bring yourself back to those moments where you just know something. Find your yes button. Do the opposite. Find those times where maybe you were screwed over in the past and feel that in your body. That's your yes, that's your no. Listen to it. Listen to it from here on out. Now, if I can be of support for you with this in any way, shape, or form, my information is in the description box below. I do provide free consultation calls for any prospective client, and I look forward to any comments or feedback that you might have on this. If you are somebody who you've mastered your internal knowing, your yes and no button, please share it in the comments because we can all learn from each other. All right, thank you so much. Bye.